At first, the six of us refused to cooperate, tossing blame and bickering as easily as shadow bolts and curses. Finally, after several nights, the human Kanrethad spoke out. In the wake of the cataclysm, the rising tensions between the Horde and Alliance have driven the greatest heroes of Azeroth to train for war. Warriors have readied their war banners, the Death Knights of Acheris have learned to control the undead, and it is even said the mages are researching ways to undo time itself. Fucking alter time. The relentless darkness which bathed Azeroth has been pushed back. Cho'Gall is slain, and the remnants of the Twilight's Hammer cult have been scattered. Read it with a voice like Morgan Freeman. I can't do a how do you do a Morgan Freeman? I am God. I can't do it. I can do my old man croaky voice. Where are we? Ragnaros is defeated and his armies forced back into the Firelands. Deathwing lies torn apart and his Twilight dregs obliterated. However, the powers they commanded are not so easily forgotten. Powers... I did it! Did it? Okay, hang on. In fact, I am God. I am God. In fact, among us... No, I can't do a Morgan Freeman voice! In fact, among us now stand several who have faced this power firsthand, he said, pointing at a hooded figure across the room. A deep, sinister laugh echoed from the hood as it burst into flames and burned away to reveal the orc enchanter Ritson. It is true, Pigskin. I was there when the Fire Lord was vanquished. The intensity of his flame was unlike anything you can imagine. The burning glow of Ritson's eyes cast eerie shadows over his burn-scarred face and thick-tusked grin. Untrue. Oh, and can I do a female voice? Untrue, spat a sharp feminine voice. Shinfel, a bird elf adorned with sharp spikes of Twilight Elementium, glared across the table. Until you've been a prisoner within your own mind, you know nothing of horror. Shinfel's blood had been corrupted during the fight with Cho'Gall, and her arms were now covered in black marks left behind by the corruption that had erupted from her skin. The experience had only served to increase the intensity of her sadism. Shinfel continued. Even the Fire Lord's flames are overshadowed by the raw chaos unleashed by the Destroyer. She paused a moment and glanced to the Worgen who remained eerily silent. Zinin had been present when Deathwing was unmade and had not spoken a word since. Zinin's eyes narrowed for a moment, then snarled at Ritson. Kanrethad stood up from the table and took a deep breath. This is exactly why we are here. I have no love for any of you, but we each bore witness to pieces of even greater power. Imagine, if we fuse the molten fury of the Firelands with the unstoppable chaos of Deathwing, even the powers of the Burning Legion could not hold a candle to our flames. Ritson kicked his boots up on the table and snickered. And just who would do this? You? He spat. I think not. You haven't been seen in battle since the siege of the Black Temple. If it weren't for having shared the secrets of Illidan's transformation with this council, I would kill you just for having the audacity of summoning me. Kanrethad's lips pursed for a moment, but he relaxed and continued. No, the scope of this task exceeds the capabilities of any single member here. I propose this council split into pairs. Ritson and Zinin would lead a group into Sulfurous. Similarly, Shinfel and Zelfrax would hunt down the remaining members of the Twilight Hammer cult and persuade them to share what they learned. How many more pages has this got? Okay, last two pages. Nearly there. The pock-faced gnome applauded with mirthful glee. Kanrethad continued. Then we return, 1 year from now, and take the results of our expeditions back to our own sets, more powerful than we would have been alone. Ritson frowned as he saw the greed dawn out in the humans' words dance across the council's faces. Which one was Ritson? He was the high-pitched one, right? And what would keep us from simply killing our partner in the sleep once it was a success? Kanrethad's brow furrowed and he growled. Which is why we swear that if any member of this council breaks the contract and fails to return or returns alone, the others shall strike them down and banish their soul forever. We either succeed together or die alone. Ritsin was a powerful warlock and could probably defeat Kanrethad by himself, but against all 5 of us, we all saw his hesitation. We all let our hands drift towards our scrolls and weapons.
Fine,
Ritsin reluctantly agreed.
I can play with your fool's errand, but first I must know, where will you and that miserable forsaken Jubeka be going?
Me? Spoke Kanrethad with a wicked grin. Why, I'm returning to Outland. What can he do? Fell flame breath. Breathe fell flame at the target enemy. Spanning one magic. Kanrethad-ebonlocke Chaos Bolt hit you. 489,099 shadow. 124,361 overkill. I want blue fire. I do want blue fire. Okay, my health is on cooldown, so. What the fuck? I was out of line of sight. Yeah. Ah, I should have glyphed Enslaved Demon. Fuck. Why didn't I do that? That's so stupid. Fucking duh. Fuck, interrupt. Summon Doom Guards. Well, this is gonna be fun, isn't it?
Which is fine, because we go in his lane and mine will go in his route. But that's fine, because I'm fast and I'm going to do the team.